Water signs, strength again? Wow. Wow, and I shuffled these cards. Water signs, we're going to need strength for this new moon. And why is that? Because I feel the strength is coming from the universe. It's going to be strength to hold our own blessings. 5 of Pentacles. It might not look like the best situation right now, yet we are the creators of our reality. And if we realize our reality was actually our mood, because here's the thing. Sometimes we enjoy being in this sad mood because we can listen to this music, we can do this, we can do that. And in reality, when we're in this sad and somber mood, we are manifesting to keep it longer. When we feel low and we start looking for ways to elevate, then we get out of it. But that takes the willpower to come into a situation where we might not feel the best, or it's the best physical, material, spiritual, whatever it is, and we get out of it. Then we realize, like when, let's say I was hitchhiking, right? Learn hitchhiking, so then when I was in the middle of nowhere, had to walk 7 miles or whatever, even longer, I was like, you know what I can do? Let's hitchhike. And we hitchhiked, and everyone was, oh, it's so crazy. Well, how are we going to do that? And it's like, okay, this is something I learned when I was in this situation. You know, I've been in here before, and I made it out of it. Now, this time, I'm going to make it out even faster. So then we have the confidence, right? So let's say if you fought a lion before and you bested the lion, or you... Oopsies. Different example. Lion didn't like that one. Technical difficulties. Alright. So let's say you pass the test, right? That's the easier one. Not the C222. We got it right. You passed the test. You got 110%. You wouldn't really be worried about passing the test again, now would you? Right? Let's say you pass the test a couple times. You're 100% it every time. You're 100% with your eyes closed. All this stuff, right? You're not worried about that. You might be worried about making it harder, or maybe we worried about it before, but now at this time, we're not worried about it, right? And that's what the Prince of Wands is really indicating, saying like, hey man, like, this situation is for you to get out of, and to know how you got out of it, so then we can even teach others how to, 1, avoid the situation, 2, if they get in it, how to get out, and 3, maybe even do it faster than how you did it. So let's get some individual cards. The first card we have up, let's just do Pisces, right? Because we got Jupiter and Neptune in the Pisces, and that card is going to be King of Wands. Now, Pisces, we are a little intimidated by our dreams, right? Maybe you had a dream, a fantasy dream. Maybe you had a dream that you were on this jet plane. Maybe you had a dream that you were on this island, or you had whatever it was, and it excited you. And then when we woke up and we were like, we get mad at the dreams, like, why did I even dream this if I am in reality and I can't do this in reality, when in reality is that you can't. We just have to be more assertive and believe in our dreams. They might be the most outlandish thing. Trust me. Everyone tells me I have the most outlandish dream possible. Of course. How are you going to have a community of free loving people and nobody getting in, whatever, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and X, Y, and Z, and this, 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 and be outside society? Trust me, I have these dreams, and I go, wow, I had a dream of getting a trailer. I'm just pointing at the trailer. Or that's an RV. See, we even know the differences now. Because there's differences, folks. There's differences. How'd you do this? Camera crew.
That's the trailer we were talking about.
Uh-huh.
They're from Canada.
Canada, eh? So, even that example. So when I was at my shaman ceremony on the Scorpio full moon, shouts out to Scorpios, right? They said, what do you imagine? I was like, yo, a bigger budget, like the biggest budget possible to travel and do my own show, have a traveling community. We get a trailer, a van, all that shit. And everyone laughed. Everyone said, ha ha ha. Of course, it's just on his vibes and just saying whatever. That was when I realized people never even knew what I was talking about. Because I'd be like, hey, bro, I'm going to keep it 300 funky with you. And they'd be like, And then Lionheart was like, no one knows what you're talking about. Everyone just nods and smiles at you. And I was like, dang. And I was actually free at 555 of the suspension of disbelief that people were even understanding or even cared about. Not necessarily cared, but they care more about the energy. They're just like, hey, if you're happy, whatever you're saying, man, that's good. You're not hurting nobody. Yet, if you were like, yo, we're manifesting, we're doing this, we're doing that, I'm actually here because this and this and this, and then right on, man. Right on. So, speaking of Scorpios, let's get a Scorpio card right here. And we have, the Scorpio card. That lesson, right? This card is when we don't need another card, right? We just need to sit in the vibe for a minute and realize that those emotions, 639, we're working on it. We're working on it. We're working on it. We are working on it, right? 639 is all those emotions that you felt, like my heart told me I was about to blow, is a lyric from one of the songs I wrote. And then the facts came, right? Because your heart's going to tell you you can before you can do it, right? That's how you even attempt it, because you felt like you can do it. So follow those emotions, those deep emotions, and, let those guide you. So we got one more card. We're going to wrap it up. We got the Fool here, El Loco. That's going to represent our Cancer and, our overall energy of our vibe is off because we're not believing in our vibe. When I was in the Everglades, and you can ask Luna, we're tripping on the Tabbytons, and it's not the new moon, but it's like a crescent moon. It's a little bit of moon. It's a little smile, like the Cheshire cat, right? It's looking like that. And you can just get a little bit of light, but you go into this covered area, and it's just like darkness, like pitch black, right? And I'm believing in spirit so much because these are my spirit exercises that I stay in tune for myself, right? So I'm like running, like power walking, taking fast steps. And I'm on this loop in the darkness, making the turns and all that stuff, dodging the branches because I know when they're coming up. I'm using echolocation. I'm trusting in spirit. Because that was my vibe. That was what spirit was telling me to do. I enjoyed it. I continued to do it. I got faster. I started timing myself. But that's what we got to do when we're a water sign and we're in tune, right? When we're not in tune, we're second guessing when we already know the answer in the first place. Well, we are doubting ourselves from knowing the answer. You already knew it. That was the first thing you thought of. You second guessed yourself. You start thinking about what everybody else would do and the logical thing to do. And instead of trusting your gut, you got stuck. So, water signs, overall, you got to have the strength to hold the vision of realizing that whatever situation we're in, we're supposed to get out of it. You're going to get out of it. You're going to get to the top of the mountain on 936. You just have to take notes and understand how you got there and realize that's your foundation to overcome all your obstacles. And that's our reading. So thank you. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Tag a water sign. Tag a celebrity water sign that you want to see. And if you really enjoy this and you want to donate, you can through Cash App, Venmo, and all sorts of other messages are ways that you can message me and find out. So thank you. Until next time, love and light. Stay woke.